Hey guys, I'm Nolly Gonzalez and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first visit with me, consider subscribing as I often talk and share about writing and book content. I'm currently in the process of self-publishing my first novel, so make sure to turn on your notifications so you never miss an update about that. But today's topic is on the ancient dilemma all writers have. Should I share my story or work with others? And by others, I mean friends, family, or other people in the writing community. This is tricky because there's no clear answer to this. So what we're gonna do is weigh the pros and cons, and I'll leave you to decide. For the pros, it can trigger your motivation. For some, openly talking about their project with certain people helps inspire them. It can assist in coming up with new ideas or developing new methods for your story. But most importantly, it makes you want to work on it more. Another one is you get constructive feedback on your ideas. Depending on who you share your story with, you could receive good ways to develop it into its greatest potential. As the writer, you're usually up close and personal with your story, so it benefits to have someone with an objective viewpoint who can help grow your ideas. Another pro to consider is it can help you through your writer's block. I've shared before, I don't personally believe in writer's block. I refer to it as perfection paranoia or perfection paralysis. You want your story to be great, and worse, you want it to be done perfectly the first time around. Because of this extreme desire, you question your novel's potential and your skill. If you need to work through this, talk it out with a trusted friend. Share with them what about your story bothers you and why it matters so much. Usually just talking it out helps. And lastly, for pros, it can help you recognize plot holes. If you're a writer who always has a new and exciting idea to add to your story, you may also want to have someone reliable who is supportive of you and your writing and likes to hear about it to share whatever addition pops into your head. Again, this person won't be up close and personal with your story, meaning they'll be able to give clear reason as to why something won't work or give an alternative way to help an idea fit. And now for the cons. Sharing your story can derail your motivation. If you share with the wrong person, they could literally ruin it all by comparing your novel idea to an already published work. All it takes is a, "Oh, that sounds a lot like," and suddenly you don't want to pursue it because you think it's all been done before. Another con is stolen ideas. If you're wary of sharing your book idea, you may have a good reason to, especially if you're not published yet, because at that point, it's not really plagiarism if you haven't created the thing yet. It might be wise not to share your developing story or ideas online or with people you wouldn't trust with personal things, kind of like that weird rash on your ass cheek or something. And then again, there are people who share weird shit like that happily, so another con is a potential for negative feedback. Everyone's a critic, but not everyone's a good critic. There's a chance you'll share your story with someone who thinks they're being helpful, and you may even think it too, but they end up hijacking your story, and before you know it, you've written a mess or a story to someone's particular liking. Cool, but if they're not paying you some kind of commission, then they've wasted your time and disregarded the goal and the potential to your story. And the last con, there's no takebacks. Once you voice or post something, it's out there. The same way we see social media pics of teachers and parents asking you to share their photo because they're trying to make a point. If you share with the wrong person, they may share your idea to another person. I can't say nor assume that your story idea will be passed around until it's not written by you, but if you spend too much time talking and sharing instead of doing, you're gonna look back and wish you hadn't said anything at all. Plagiarism is a real thing, and it happens even to published authors. Don't think that just because you'll eventually write it, that the idea will stay yours solely. Share with those that you trust with your life and get to writing. And that's all I've got for you, writers. In all honesty, I truly believe that sharing your story depends on you as a writer and who you share it with. If being vocal about your idea makes you feel good, helps you be confident, and makes you write, then go for it. Just keep in mind that there's a potential downside. If keeping it to yourself gives you peace of mind, that's great too. Just don't be afraid to reach out when you need to. Have more pros and cons about sharing your story or ideas? Leave a comment to help out fellow writers make their decisions on whether they should share their story or not. Remember to subscribe to my channel for more writing content, turn on your notifications so you never miss an update, and follow me on social media. Thanks for watching, writers. Until next time.